Graffiti vandals can be hard to catch.
It's a huge problem.
All-out war on graffiti.
2 out of every 3 cans were stolen out of your typical neighborhood store.
And what happens to the kids convicted of graffiti offenses?
Crime scene colon, these cold streets you patrol on. Try to get a hold on, kids strapped with growl on.
Vandals born on my kid, getting chased, baited, but mostly getting shit painted.
Someone wants them, either step up, run up, or shut up.
LA is the gallery, the streets of New York is the gallery, the streets of Chicago is the gallery. You can go to some places in LA where there's railroad tracks and crazy ass walls, you're gonna see that art for free. You might pay for being in the wrong place.
Yo, what's good? It's Dr. Mello with Digislaps out of Portland, Oregon. We're here at Secret Walls for the Going Postal show. Let's go with it.
Sweet, man. Hey man, let's start it off, bro. How long you been doing this, bro?
I've been in the street world doing graph and shit since like &94. Did a lot of bombing back in the day. Got sentenced to a year in Vegas back in 2000. Kind of evolved into doing more projection mapping, installations, interactive pieces where we can bring people from the street and have them do a piece and kind of get a feel and taste what it's like to go out and do a painting. But we do it using projectors and do it digitally this way. We kind of blow it up, you know, 50 to 100 feet by 30, 40 feet tall. So we take your art and turn it into a billboard as we travel around the world.
Awesome, man. So actually being in the art scene for a while, bro, can I ask you, were there any like mentors and people that you kind of looked up to?
I mean, yeah, there's tons of cats. I mean, in Vegas, we had like Ruckus and his brother who would kill it, Zoc. We had ASIC. Chad Muska used to paint out there with the SA crew and shit back in the day. And then, you know, I had my crew I ran with, CBK, TOA, AQK, so I had just all those cats as well. And then we all just looked up to the super old school, like Scenes and all the cats from the originators, you know what I mean? And take inspiration from there and then try to take it to the next level, you know?
It's pretty self-explanatory, bro, but Digislaps, how'd you come about that name?
So Digislaps, we do everything digital, right? So we work and serve mostly sticker artists, graffiti artists. We already know that our shit can go and be gone at any time. But with Digislaps, we're able to go out and just blow the shit up hella big. We go to Madrid, Sevilla, Rome, Amsterdam, Iceland, all over the place. And we find really epic spots, blow it up digitally, and if somebody gets heated about it, you know, all we gotta do is hit the power button and kick rocks and go to the next spot, you know, and keep it pushing.
Sweet, man. You've been, go ahead, man.
Was there a sticker community when you started, or was this more like a recent thing?
So like back in the day, stickers were like ancillary to bombing, right? It was like, okay, we got these free 228s, right? We're at the Going Postal show. Like, we used to go and use those just as another way of bombing, right? Now the sticker community is kind of growing into its kind of own little section and stuff where pretty much anyone can be a part of it. It's really not like a hardcore flex kind of community, you know, and it's welcoming, accepting most people. You treat people with respect, you don't fucking steal, you don't, you know, do shady shit, and you're welcome. You know, so the sticker community is really blowing up more and more. I really got into it more with the sticker movie. They came to Portland. I saw they put a bunch of work into producing the movie and shit. And Portland's a huge epicenter. We got RX Skulls, we got Scam, we got Vox Romana, we got all kinds of cats. You know, we've been doing it for a long time, over 20 years, doing stickers. So it's really kind of expanding. And as I go around the world, I was just at the Madrid Sticker Expo, the Rome Sticker Expo. There's more sticker expos and events popping off all the time. So yeah, I think it really wasn't as prevalent. Like, we weren't getting them printed and shit like that as much. But now, you know, everybody has SLAPS with them. You know, it's just a nice way to get up where you're going and with not really a lot of risk, you know what I mean, at the same time, but it's still fun as fuck to just go out mobbing with your homies and shit, slapping stuff up. I really like to encapsulate stuff, you know, I go out, hit it with 100, 150 stickers and fully cover the object, turning it into like a museum of artwork in the street. You know, you walk by this trash can, there's over 150, maybe 200 artists on there, you know what I'm saying? You can just sit there and be like, ooh, oh shit, this cat's from here. So I have a lot of people sending me stickers from all over the world, and I just take them with me. I got a half a suitcase full of stickers to go out and bomb with, you know. So it's a really dope community, and it's something that crosses everywhere. You could be a kid and you like a sticker. You could be old and shit, you like a sticker. If it's dope, it's dope. It brings a smile. A lot of times when I go to a different country, I don't know the language, I can give them a sticker and they'll laugh and smile about it. You know, like Fart Boys, my homies right here. So like, these are a bunch of my homies I know. Mine Not Found from Rome, from Portland, from Rome. These cats are from Rome, San Diego. He's in Hawaii right now. LA, Seattle. You know, there's sticker from all over the world. And it's just a fun community. You send them out to different homies, they go and bomb up your shit, they send you their shit, you go and bomb their stuff up. And it's just, again, it's just a fun little mission. That's what I really loved about graffiti, really, was just going out on the mission with your crew, the homies, and you're just racking shit up, you're just bombing shit, hitting to the next spot. Then you drive by and you're like, oh yeah, I remember me and such and such were fucking rolling through, he had this, oh, and the fucking can blew up in his face and shit, you know? Like all those stories and the adventures you get into is kind of what I love about graffiti, street art, stickers, whatever you do. And it's crazy how impactful they can be. Certain stickers can really hit people and resonate with them in a powerful way. So, you know, yeah, it's a dope community to be in for sure.
How did the idea of like digitalizing like people's work come about?
I used to build sculptures, three-dimensional sculptures, and project onto them. And I would do like festivals and shit. And then COVID hit, and it killed like all that, like no stage, no events, none of that. So I started doing it with NFTs. I was going around and people were sending NFTs of theirs, and I was blowing up their NFTs, and we were going around. And then with the sticker movie, one of the things I did to help kind of market the movie was I had a night where everybody sent in all their stickers, and I went out into Portland and blew it up and shit. So Digislaps started literally 2 years ago in December. So December will be our 2-year anniversary of when we kind of came about, you know, and I was just like, oh yeah, because we really try to make it cheap. So it's like 15 to 25 bucks. Your art goes up for 2 to 3 hours in a loop with everyone else's. For 15 bucks, I take a photo with a DSLR. For 20, you get a photo and a drone photo, and for 25, you get a drone video clip, a drone photo, and a street photo. So I really try to make dope compositions, you know, put them in Rome. I do it on a 2,000-year-old pyramid with the castle in the background. And I got a spot where the Colosseum is like 200 yards away and your shit is just like minging, you know? Barcelona, we hit in front of the Sagrada Familia. It's this church that's like 300 years in the making. It's still not finished. They have a pond in the front of it, and I projected everyone's art onto the pond. So it's like in the foreground and the church is all in the background. So you get that for 25 bucks. You get a video clip of that, you get a video drone photo and a street photo, you know? So it was really about like, how can I fucking connect different communities and cultures through this art, right? Make it so everyone can participate no matter how big, how small they are. They have access to it. They can throw in the 15 bucks and they at least get a sick flick of their shit blown up like pretty much a digital billboard, you know? So we've only got kicked out of a couple spots. When we were in Spain, we got kicked out for projecting on the tomb of Christopher Columbus. We didn't know it was his tomb. We were in Sevilla and we were like, the cathedral of Sevilla was all lit up and there was this dark ground spot. And we're like, oh, this would be perfect. So we start doing it, everyone's walking by and cops roll up on us and shit. And they're like, where's your passport? When I hit the power button and show them my passport, they're like, you can't do this here. I'm like, all right. I go down the road to the next spot, hit it up again. You know, that's the nice thing about it being digital. Our biggest problem is getting a generator everywhere we go, or getting the power supply. You know, so like tomorrow night, I'm gonna be doing it in downtown LA at the park, and I know where there's a power outlet. So I'm just gonna plug in on my own and shit and run the shit, and I don't gotta worry about a generator. But that's about our biggest problem, is really fucking with the generators and just having access to power and stuff. Besides that, that's about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, how's the sticker community? Well, first of all, does California have a competition, bro? Knowing that you travel up and down, bro, and you get to see the different environments, bro?
Oh, I mean, Cali's always repping the street art scene, you know what I mean? Cali's been one of the meccas, you know, MSK, AWR, you know, all the fucking cats just killing it for a long time, from bay to bay, you know, Twist back in the day up in San Francisco, fucking like, the Cali's always been killing it, you know, the East and the West Coast really put it down, Seattle, Portland, you know, we were killing trains all day, so, you know what I mean, Cali's always putting in work, so it's always going to be repping strong, you know what I mean?
How's the scene compared to when you first started to now, man?
I mean, there's a lot more people doing it, you know what I mean? When there's just a lot more cats getting down, a lot more acceptance of it, you know what I mean? Like, I remember, like, now you got all kinds of crazy custom caps and fucking mad paint available all the time, everywhere. Fucking Ace Hardware could have Montana and shit nowadays, you know what I mean? And tips and shit, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that. We was going and racking, you know, we would get up in the morning, we're hitting this Michaels and this Michaels. We can't hit that one because we got caught up there last week. We gotta let that one chill out for a minute. You know what I mean? So, it's a lot more opportunity nowadays. You can kind of get away with doing daytime shit. If you put the reflective vest on, you put a sign out that says we're painting and shit, you can go out and go fucking paint. And most of the times the cops will just keep it pushing. They'll be like, he can't be doing it illegally. He's out there fucking trying to draw attention to himself. You know what I mean? So there's a lot more opportunity. There's a lot more access to the tools to do it, whether that be like Procreate and getting your style down and your sketches down before you go out and hit it with the can. There's even like VR painting and shit where you can get can control and you can get flares and stuff where, you know, or there's like YouTube videos and shit on how to do lettering structure and why you want to have these letters next to each other and you don't want to have two double letters and da-da-da. We just fucking go out in there, our black book was the wall, you know what I mean? And so I think it's really evolved, making major evolutions every time, and each time the next generation comes in and puts their little flavoring on it, their little twist, you know. We got like no style is a thing now. It's not one of my favorite things, but people do it, right? There's a crew who's like, I love stock tip and fucking, you know, whap. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? I'm not going to judge it because maybe that's going to lead to something else that I didn't think of. That's you know, the other thing is there's just so many more angles of it, and so it's just a totally different thing, you know. So, but the spirit of it is the same, like the camaraderie, going out bombing, the risk of it, you know, is still the same of getting caught up if you're really putting in that work and stuff. So a lot of ways it's changed, a lot of ways it's still the same.
Has social media, bro, has it watered down the game, or do you feel like it's actually elevated it?
I mean, look, it's all about what do you think, and like everyone has their opinion, right? Like for me, I'm not a gatekeeper. If people want to come in and play, go ahead and play. Be respectful. Don't fucking go over something if your shit ain't tighter, if it ain't bigger. Don't wax it with a line because you fucking got butt hurt because they said something or they didn't like your fucking shit that you put up and you thought they should have, so you're gonna fucking diss them and you're not even gonna put your name. That shit is whack, right? You gotta have accountability. You wanna cross my shit out? Okay, let's battle, motherfucker. Let's. What do you wanna do? You wanna do pieces? You wanna do who gets the most ups? What do you wanna do? Don't fucking do that pussy shit and hide behind the little camera and go and do shit where nobody sees it. shit and hype all that, you know. Go out, have fun, come in here, fucking go put in the work, develop the skills, put in the time, put in the grind, and yeah, you're in it. You know what I mean? If you use social media and you can make it pop, people are getting paid from it. You know, that's another thing. We didn't have an outlet like that where we could just fucking go out and crush it and then sell our shirts and shit. We were like doing that shit hand to hand, our homies, our crew, the people we knew. Now you can use social media and you can elevate your crew and everybody around you, right? Maybe they're not the fucking artist, but they're the fucking dude who does the embroidering, or they do the silk screening and shit. And you all come together as a crew. That's another way where you can use social media in a positive, fucking non-bullshit way, right? So, again, a lot of people really who put in a lot of time don't want to see, or it's harder to accept some new kid coming in who just is crushing it now and might be a little bit nicer or close to, and they're like, oh, but he doesn't know how to do this. It don't matter, bro. Like, people are nice, they're nice. If they're whack, they're whack, right? If they're whack, fucking give them some time, show them, yo, dude, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Fucking use Montana, they got color, numbers, just use the numbers and shit, okay? Like, we can make this happen. You put in the time, it's all good, you know? So, as far as watering down, I don't know, man. That's on everybody's opinion and shit. You know, some people are just so hardcore. They're just like, fuck that. He don't rack paint. He ain't fucking real and shit, dude. He buys his paint. I fucking rack my shit. I'm fucking for real. It's just fucking, we're painting. We're fucking around. We're getting up, you know? And yeah, and also, there are the badass motherfuckers that want to scrap and do, okay, that's them. You know what I mean? That all right. If you're about it, you're about it, you know? But I like to keep it friendly. Dr. Mello likes to keep it mellow, you know what I mean? Invite people in until they fuck around and find out. You know, it's just like, but just until then, you're good. You know what I mean? I'm happy to share anything I know. Holler at me, hit the DM, I'll fucking share you how to do what I do, no problem. Because you might do something different than me. It might be even tighter. And then you could be like, oh yeah, that dude told me. And I'll be like, yeah, I showed him. He's better now, but I showed him. I started this motherfucker. But yeah, you know, I think that's really the job as the elders in the game, is just to hold cats accountable. This is what's the right shit, this is the wrong shit, this is where you're fucking up, this is where you're doing good, you need to tighten up over here, you know what I mean? So that's what I try to do. My wealth in this world is based on one thing, and it's not money, it's how far I push somebody beyond their own expectations the day before I met them. So if they thought they could only get here, and after chopping it up they feel like they can get there, that's my wealth. When I'm on my deathbed and shit, I can be like, yeah, I helped fucking do something tight at least before I died in this bitch. You know what I mean? It might not have been mine, but I was involved in that bitch. So, you know, that's really the opportunity, is always kind of providing some guidance, providing that, you know, there's always somebody under you coming up. And if you're coming up, then just soak it up. You know what I mean? And when you come to a homie and you show them your shit, don't get upset if they're like, hey, you need to do this here, do this here. You know, if you get upset, don't ask the homie, because then you don't really want to fucking get better. You just want to get told you're doing a good job. You know, but our job is to tell you how you can do a better job. You know what I mean? So don't get upset when the homie's like, your 3D's a little weak. You know, with your cracks, make them a little thicker here and zone in and give them some depth, you know? And take that shit, do that shit, and when you ask your homie again, he's gonna be more excited to help you because you actually went and did the shit he showed you. So if there's some cat that you like love, you think his shit is the nicest, holler at him. Be like, what do you think? Then he tells you something, go back and do it. Next time you see him, be like, look what I did with what you showed me. He's gonna kick you down more. He's gonna be like, yo, I need somebody to carry buckets and fucking go get shit. Go to the store and get the blunts and shit. Give me some drink, you know? And you just sit there and soak up the sauce while you're up in there, and you just keep it moving, keep it moving.
Do you have any upcoming projects?
Yeah, we're gonna be going out to Art Basel this weekend. No, next weekend, I think, the 4th to the 7th. We're gonna be going out to Rome again in May for the Sticker Rome Expo. You know, we'll be doing some stuff in Seattle. We do pop-up. You go to our Instagram, and in our profile, Digislaps, DIGI Slaps, you can find our app. click on the app, you can load up your art, you can see when our next events are happening, and you can get up in the mix. It's really easy. Everybody's invited to participate. First time doing a sticker, you're welcome. You know what I mean? Been doing stickers for 10 years, you're welcome. Come in and fuck around and do this shit, you know? So, yeah, we drop every other week or so. We'll be in a different spot and stuff like that. So check us out on our Instagram page. Hit the bell icon so that you get that notification when we drop stuff, because sometimes we do one day free stuff. We'll be like, hey, whoever drops in the next 24 hours, you're gonna get a free session in Portland or whatever. So go ahead, check that out and see what's good on the next event.
Any shout outs?
Yes, huge shout out to PD Exchange. Check them out, pdexchange.net. They sponsor our travel a lot of times. They have a fucking crazy load of Portland and
Wait, are you the
worldwide.
Digislaps guy?
Yeah, yes,
Are you
sir.
the Digislaps guy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know my homie Dominic?
Yeah, Dom, call him.
Yeah,
that's
he
my
puts
boy.
you on, dude.
Yeah, that's my dog, bro. 15,
Oh, we
16
love
years.
you out there.
Yeah, dude. Dom's
He's
a
always
beast.
pumping you up.
Ah, dude, he's a
Digislaps,
fucking
bro.
sick beast, bro. He's a sick
I've only
beast.
heard about what you did.
Well, thank you.
Fucking sick to
We'll
see
link
you
up.
out
We'll
here,
link up and
dude.
shit. Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Alright, fucking click the link.
Do the damn
Bop, bop,
thing. Do the dance.
It's
hit the
fucking
button.
on, dude.
Slap it. You know.
Are we out here? Are we fucking projecting?
Yeah, we're gonna do a piece right here, right now.
Oh,
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes,
shit.
sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
a small world, dude.
Yeah, bro. I'm
Hey,
we're here. He's in Hawaii right now.
Yeah, he's like
Shit.
feeding my cat right now,
Oh,
dude.
sick, bro. Him and Jess and fucking
Yeah, we love them.
Ruben's the man. Shit,
and
dude.
then fucking Tommy's out.
Tommy,
You know Tommy?
yeah, Tommy Wonder. He fucking kills it, dude.
It's a small world.
I used to stay at his spot in Santa Monica in his studio when I needed a spot to crash when I was here. That's the other
God
thing
damn
about
it.
the
See,
community,
it's a
you
small
know?
world, boys
You
and
need
girls.
a couch to crash on. As long as you're not an asshole, you got one wherever you go, you know what I
If
mean?
you got an asshole, put it on the couch,
Yeah,
dude.
boom bap. You just can't be an asshole. You can have one, you just can't be one.
Yeah.
So, oh shit, man, yeah.
Dr.
So
Mello.
let me give a shout out for a true one. Like I said, PD Exchange. Check them out, pdexchange.net. They help support our travels. Otherwise, we couldn't do it. You know, even with the little charge we do, it's not enough for tickets. Also, big shout out to Secret Walls, the sticker movie, Infamy Army, of course, Monster Drink for doing. Hero for his piece that he killed tonight and shit. Like,
Yeah,
that fucking killed it. His lighting's on point. So yeah, bro, that's about it, man. And make sure you tune into these motherfuckers so you can see the next event. You know what I mean? Don't be slacking in your macking in a player fashion and start to slap it.
Yeah! Dr. Mello, OG Digislaps, bro. It was an honor, bro. Thank you for blessing us, bro.
My pleasure.
Eyesore Radio, let's go.